I just posted a video about this dress that I made, and I know there's gonna be questions, so I thought I would talk about them in this video. Let me explain the fabric to you a little bit. So I got this at Joann before they announced their closing. I don't know if you can still find it there. However, it's available on Etsy and in a ton of different fabric stores. What makes this fabric special is the top. Now, some people call this smocking, which it's not quite smocking. I guess I kind of mislabeled it in that video, but it's the same idea. The way this works is you're taking a really long piece of fabric, and in smocking, you're gonna be sewing basting stitches. See all these little lines of stitches going across? You're gonna sew basting stitches and eventually gather them so that big long piece of fabric gets really tight and smooshed up. The other thing we call this is shirring of the fabric. S-H-I-R-R-I-N-G. And with this, they're typically using like an elastic to make it happen. It's a little looser. So the smocking is gonna be like really pleated and tight, and the shirring is gonna be a little bit looser. So this is technically shirred fabric, but you can call it whatever you want. And honestly, you can look up either of those terms and it will bring up what you're looking for. But what happens is you have this big long piece of fabric, it shirrs at the top, but then the bottom is still nice and wide. So it makes a perfect shape for a dress. Truly, all you have to do to make this dress is measure this around your bust, and then you're gonna probably tighten it up quite a bit. I wear typically like a 3X. I cut mine down to 34 inches wide. So even if you're a 3X plus, you can get away with 1 yard of this. And it's typically very, very long. I am 5'8" and I like my dresses long, and I still cut 4 inches off of the bottom of this. So in most cases, you're gonna find that it's gonna be extra long. And what's awesome about that is when you cut this part off to hem it, you can take that and then turn it into straps. If you don't feel comfortable with just this top and no straps, I'm a strap person. I also have children who are constantly yanking at me and pulling on my shirt. So straps are a must for me. And I added these on just using the leftover fabric. So for just 1 yard, or if you're smaller, even less than that, of this shirred fabric, you can make a beautiful summer dress that takes one seam down the back, one hem around the bottom, and then if you want to, you can add these little straps to it. I can't think of an easier dress. Such a quick sew and leaves you feeling so successful. Because let's be honest, it's fun to make a pillow, it's fun to carry a bag, but when you walk out in your first me-made garment, you feel like a million bajillion bucks. And I want you to feel that way. So if a tutorial is what you're looking for, let me know in the comments and we'll sew one up together. Like and follow for more.